Hi everybody, welcome to my big tidy up. My name is Dee Dee. Thanks for tuning in today. Now today I'm just going to be taking you with me. I've got a long list of things that I want to accomplish, and most of the things on my list I'm super excited about. They're all good things, except there is one thing on my list that I'm really very sad about that I need to accomplish today. But let's talk about the good stuff first. Now first of all, I do want to be on the hunt for some lamps today. Those of you that have been with me, you know I took the lamps out of my bedroom, brought them down here to the living room by the front door, and I've never replaced them, and I'm tired of not having a lamp in the bedroom, so either I'm going to find some today or I'm going to order some on Amazon, but somehow I'm going to get me some lamps. I've also got a new food storage item that I'm going to try in my kitchen. Hopefully it'll free up some room in my refrigerator and keep me more organized. I'm going to throw a dip in the crock pot. I've got some places I need to organize. And then the thing that I really don't want to do, I've got to clean up. And you know, people say, oh, I've got a big mess. No, really, I do have a big mess. We had an accident that happened in our storage room, happened last night, and I just walked out of there and shut the door. But I was upstairs cooking, doing my thing, and I heard this loud crash, and I didn't know where it came from, and I looked all over the house. I hollered at my husband. We're searching, trying to find what happened. Well, we found it. And a beautiful decor piece that I've had for a long, long time that was very sentimental to me fell off a shelf, and I have shattered glass in the storage room, and I couldn't deal with it last night, so I just shut the door. But today I'm going to deal with it. But let's take care of all these things. Let's have some fun, and let's get this place tidy. Okay, friends, I have several things I want to accomplish today, but if I accomplish nothing else, I definitely want to find some new nightstand lamps for our bedroom. Now, I'm all about the minimalistic decor, but the nightstands, they look too bare. I've had to borrow some decor off of my fireplace, and I want to put it back. And really, I just miss having lamps, so I'm going to fix it today. Now, up until a few months ago, I had what I considered the perfect lamps in our bedroom. However, when I changed out the coffee tables down here in the living room, my perfect bedroom lamps, well, they became my perfect living room lamps, and I thought they do look nice down here, more people will see them, and I'll just find something for the bedroom later on, and I put it on the back burner. And the only time I would really miss having the bedroom lamps were in the evening when I'd be upstairs, then I'd be annoyed that I wouldn't have a lamp, I'd go to sleep, forget about it, and then I would become annoyed when I remembered the next evening. Well, I want to find something similar to like these lamps that I had before. I'm tired of being on the merry-go-round. I'm ready to get some lamps, and I'm going to do it. I've got 4 places left to look today, but I only think that 1 or 2 have a real shot of having anything I'm going to like, but I am going to try them all, and if it's a no-go, like I said, I'm getting off the merry-go-round. I'm ordering from Amazon. Now, Home Depot is one of the places I do think I have a snowball's chance of finding something, since this is the same Home Depot that I bought my original bedroom, now living room lamps from. And there they are. Now I am seeing a few lamps that I like, but the problem that I'm finding on my great lamp hunt is that I will find one that I like, but not two. Now I know they don't have to be the same, but I'm that person. I just like them to match. I guess y'all know what's happening. Am I crazy for having 4 lamps in my home that are the exact same? But I know I like them. I know they'll match. I know they're sturdy. And truthfully, I like them better than anything I've got in my Amazon cart right now. So check, please. Before I head downstairs, I do have one other thing I want to check off my list, and that's to clean and organize this nightstand drawer. It's looking more like my junk drawer. Actually, I think my junk drawer looks better than this. For a while, I was really battling a cough and a cold, so I brought in all these extra cough drops and things that I don't normally keep in here. And once I let it go, it became this slippery slope, and I just kept letting it go.
Say, it's never gonna fly high to the skies, 'cause we're gonna have a taste of the good life. Here we go, here we go, here we go up. We're gonna rock this club till it blows up. Yeah, we're gonna live a good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all night. We're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Girl, listen, baby, it ain't no lie, girl. And I can't deny that your sexy little booty caught my eye, girl. Listen, you don't have to be the shy girl. I'm not a player, no, I'm not the guy, girl. Listen, yeah, I know that we could fly up in the sky, a place we could try, girl. Yeah, you know that I've been around this time, look up and down for some.
Nightstand drawer cleaned and organized, lamps in place, and the fireplace decor is back where it belongs, on the fireplace. So off to the kitchen. I've got this new food storage product that I'm anxious to try today, or at least it's new to me. You guys might already be using them, but before I do that, I just want to get this easy cheese dip in the Crockpot started. Now this dip isn't anything fancy, and I know we've all had the cheese dip with the Velveeta and the Rotel, and this is basically the same thing. The difference is, years ago, I quit using Velveeta and started using cream cheese. It was drastically less expensive than Velveeta or the generic Velveeta. It tasted creamier, and then I wasn't stuck with like half a big brick of Velveeta cheese left over if I just wanted to make a small portion of the dip. And when I make the dip, I almost always add in some ground sausage or ground hamburger, and I do that way ahead of time. I just cook up several pounds of hamburger or sausage doing a meal prep, and then I portion it out in freezer bags, and then anytime I need some ground hamburger, ground sausage, I just grab one out of the freezer and I'm good to go. So I'm just throwing in ground sausage, 2 softened bricks of cream cheese, 2 cans of Rotel, and I may throw a little taco seasoning in at the end, but that's all I'm doing. Now, when it comes to organization, for the most part, I have my refrigerator organized just how I like it. I have special containers for things that we use consistently. The problem has to do with the fruits and the vegetables. Now, we always have a lot of produce as a general rule, but with the garden having so much right now, and we always keep a lot of extra things for our little folks that come to visit, I need to find a better way to store all this because everything is just too crowded and hard to access. So here's what I'm going to try. I picked up a box of these reusable food storage bags. I got them from Costco. Many of you guys suggested to me that I give these a try, so I am. I do think they're going to be less bulky. I'll be able to store them flat. I can still see what's in them. They're reusable, and I can throw them in the dishwasher. Now, when it comes to the dishwasher, I didn't realize that the box said top rack of the dishwasher, and I ran them all on the top rack and the bottom rack. And I admit, I did come over here and take a peek before I started recording to make sure that they weren't melted and just a big pile of goo in the bottom, but they cleaned up well. And so I didn't have any problem. But if you do buy some and it does say do the top rack, you might want to do that and not do what I did. Well, all of the fruits and vegetables are put away. I didn't use all of the storage bags, but I did use the majority of them. And oh my gosh, they are so sturdy. I think the ones that I have left over, I'll keep over to the side here. And if there's ever a time where we don't have a lot of produce and I have all of those bags, I'll just keep them up front here in front of the regular baggies. And I think this drawer will stay organized. Before I head into the storage room and tackle all of that broken glass, I did want to do a quick tidy up underneath all of my furniture cushions in here. You know, I'm always saying clean from the top to the bottom so you don't risk any mess falling on your clean area. But this time I got the cart before the horse because I vacuumed the entire rug, and then when I was done, I was searching for a little toy that I thought maybe got pushed down between the cushions. So I was taking all the cushions off looking, and that's when I realized I definitely needed to vacuum underneath the cushions. And the thing is, you can really tell where we sit and where we don't sit. Like here, not a lot of sitting. And yes, a little more sitting done here. And yes, by far the most popular seat in the house. Time for a dip status report. Actually, I'm just trying to find things to do because I don't want to go in the storage room, but it actually did need stirred, so it's looking good. Okay, pals, I'm finally headed into the storage room, and if you're new here, you probably haven't seen this room since I haven't been in here for a while, but we just keep all of our records and all of our holiday items in here. And I would say 99% of our holiday items are in rubber tubs, but I do have a few things that I don't like to lay down arrangements, and I keep them standing up and cover them with a trash bag. Well, you see this empty hole right here? That used to have the most beautiful Christmas arrangement that I had covered with a bag, and something happened and crash, and here it is now. I know this may look like a minor mess on camera, but trust me, y'all, this is a huge mess. There are slivers of glass that are not showing up on camera, and I promise it's almost like there's a layer of frost on the floor, and since it fell from the top shelf, it is scattered to who knows where, so I'm going to have to move several things just to make sure I get it all cleaned up. I'll make sure I insert a picture so you can see what the arrangement originally looked like. It was sentimental to me, and I really considered trying to keep the floral part of it and recreate it, but this sack is so filled with glass, and the greenery looks like it has little granules of sand on it, but it's actually little pieces of glass, and I'm just afraid I couldn't get it all out, and I would always worry if someone was near that arrangement.
Your love and not a haven, no one man show. You got me feeling good, like I'm drowning in your love. You got me feeling good, knock on wood.
Now this is the second time I've swept this, and when I get done, I'm going to run the vacuum and then I will mop. So surely between sweep 1, sweep 2, vacuum, and mopping, I will get it all.
Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. Not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and sharing part of your day to watch my video. Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys sharing part of your day to watch my video and support me. It really, truly does mean the world, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So as always, please take care of yourself, and until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.